Hello guys and welcome for another video with Fan, and in today's video I'm gonna do some sort of a tier list but only for the infantry heroes. So who are the best infantry heroes you should upgrade, and at least on my opinion, and I'm only gonna focus on the field because if you're aware, most of these heroes will be awakened anyway, so they don't really need to prioritize some heroes over another. But if you're a free-to-play player, then this is a really good video because it's only focusing on the field and you're not going to take any garrison on towers or fort, or you're not going to start rally anyway, so it's better for me to focus on the field only. And just let's start straight away, and I'm going to start with Adot, and Adot for me is pretty much the only hero that you should upgrade if you want an infantry hero on the field. I think she's the best hero you can have on the field, and she's also very versatile. You can do pretty much any sort of a fight you want with that hero if you combine her with another good hero. And for example, Miyamoto with Adot would be really good for speed fight. You can have really damage dealer squad with Adot. You can have also a very tanky squad with Adot. So yeah, she's definitely a great hero to upgrade, and I would definitely recommend you to focus on her. So second hero, Miyamoto, I think I'm gonna put him either it's kind of A or S, because I think Miyamoto is a really good hero to make damage on the field, and he's got the AoE damage as well. But if you do, let's say, Adot, Miyamoto is not gonna be like super tanky or super resistant, and it depends what you want to do with your squad. But yeah, I think Miyamoto is a really good hero to have, and that's why I put him on A. And pretty much for the same reason I put Eddie, because Eddie is also very tanky, good damage dealer as well, and I just loved Eddie, to be honest. Next one, Robert. Robert is kind of tricky for me because I think Robert is really good hero, but you know, he's not the best you can have, so I would definitely go for Adot first, and I would probably choose him only if you want to do a second offensive squad on your infantry. So I think he deserves at least a B. So yeah, let's see next. So I got Riven. So Riven, I think she's also pretty good on the field, makes your squad very resistant as well, and she's got a good damage factor. So I think I'll just gotta put her on A. Then I got Tom. So Tom, I would probably put him as C. And it's the same with Regro because they're kind of old. And Thunder. So Thunder for the field, I think Thunder is really good for debuff squad, or if you want to make your squad more tanky. But what you need to remember is if you have a lot of squads on the field, and if you've got range or rider, then most likely people's gonna target either your rider or most likely your range squad. So you don't really need to have a tanky squad on the field if you choose an infantry. And that's why personally my two infantry squad are Adot Miyamoto and Robert 80. And I didn't choose any tanky hero with these squads because they're not gonna target my squads anyway. So they're gonna target my Julia squad. So for me, it's not really good to have like a really tanky hero in your squad, especially if it doesn't make damage. But I use my Thunder with Bianca, and I use him as a debuffing squad because I think, yeah, Thunder is really good for debuffing as well. So I think you should put him on A. Now, on B. Now, it's not because I put it on B that he's not useful. Like, I think Thunder is really good to have on your Garrison, and it's the same with Riven, so I probably choose now more Riven to use as your Garrison hero. Maybe probably not the leader because she doesn't have the Garrison talent tree, but I would probably now focus more on Riven than Thunder, but my Thunder is already awakened, so there's no point on starting Riven for me. And also wanted to talk about other heroes that a lot of people are not talking about, and I want to do that because I've seen like insane combination on in arena, especially the music festival arena. Like some people were just trying to hit my farm account and they just lost because they used like shitty heroes like like Russell or Maxine. Like I've seen everything on this in this arena, and I was just laughing about it with a friend on the game. But what you should really consider if you don't have many legendary hero upgraded is Charlie. And actually Charlie is one of the best elite hero you can have on the field. Let's say if I check on Charlie, so if I check here, you see his first skill. So it requires only 1000 rage, but it deals damage factor to up to 5 enemy squad in a fan shape area, and 4000. So that means the total damage factor that it can deal is actually 20,000. There's not many heroes that can do 20,000 of damage factor on the field. And on the top of that, it recovers 50 rage for every target it hits. So Charlie is a really good hero to have either in arena or the field. And people think because he's an elite hero, he's actually not good, but he's really good. So yeah, you should definitely use Charlie if you don't have any really good legendary hero awakened or upgraded. And I would probably put him as B. You know, people think I'm insane, but I'm not. Like, he's a really good hero to have on the field. I used him for a long time. And yeah, same with Adot. If you don't have really good heroes, just use your Adot. Adot is really good for your infantry squad in arena. Like, it's so sad to see people not using him, to be honest. And that's pretty much how I would do my tier list of heroes. Of course, it depends on a lot of things. But yeah, as I said, for me, because I use 2 squads, I use my Adot with Miyamoto and my Robert with Eddie. And then I use actually 3 squad, and I use Thunder with Bianca. So that's my 3 infantry squad. And I would say, yeah, stick with these kind of heroes if you need to. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think about this tier list, but I think it's a really good tier list for people that don't know the game. And give me your opinion about it, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye.